Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BIOC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, then it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. This chart is a little bit tricky, though, to talk about from a presentation standpoint because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader or whatever you want to call yourself, short-term trader, and you bought up around there and your plan was to buy and then resell within 30 minutes, then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about more so the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, there was a pretty big pullback. But from the grand scheme of it all, the price does still technically have an opportunity to build a higher low. And as long as you have higher lows being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type perspective going in. But the main level going forward that really stands out to me and which I think is pretty important is going to be right here at the $2.05 mark. Why is 205 important? Well, while I'm not saying this will occur, it'll kind of help illustrate the overall point about why I would still call this chart bullish. But let's say the price goes down there, behaves in that manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set of lows right there. You'd have that set of lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's how long-term uptrends are constructed. It's just a slow drift upwards of higher lows. So this quote-unquote drift point, if you will, is right there at 205. So 205 is still in play, and the price still has an opportunity to stay above it. Again, I'm well aware that if you're a day trader and you bought up there or there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from the grand scheme of things viewpoint. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price does still have an opportunity to build an overall higher base. So that's certainly going to be priority number 1 on the to-do list here for the price. So let's see if the bulls can get that higher base built or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.